And he sinks the second. Here's Dellavedova. 6 points for him. To stop the run. And Turner with the block.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Jim.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
And here's George for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ellis dishes to George. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to dropping at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Hill, he's checked in for Allen. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Lawson in for Hill. That's it, and the Pacer lead is get back down to 10 with the basket from LeBron. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Pacers making the shot. Dellavedova. And too long on the shot.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Fry passes to Shumpert. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. No good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Stuckey for 3. Stuckey with another miss. And Shumpert kicks to Mozgov. Goes up from the top of the key. Hill pulls it in.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Lawson outside. And Turner kicks to Lawson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The 3 from Hill. Can't get it to go. Shumpert in the corner. Lets it fly. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Rodney Stuckey.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he sinks the second. The last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. It could go. Can't connect. Well, through 3 quarters of play. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here's Smith. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Paul George. Monte Ellis.
Pacers on defense. It's a 10-point game. And here's Love from the arc. And that one's good. Love's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Irving drives in. Stolen by Ellis. And here comes the break. Here's Miles. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Ellis kicks to Miles. And stolen by Love. And finished off by Shumpert.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He said nobody but us believed we'd be in this position, and here we are. I'm proud of you guys tonight. Now go finish this thing off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Mahinmi. And Allen subbed in for C.J. Miles.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Irving attacking. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
Right side Hill. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Pacers lead by 9. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Allen's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the inside. Here's Ellis. The shot's good on the assist by George. Ellis has got 4 points this quarter.
That's a shot that I'm really surprised more players don't develop. When you master it, it's tough to block and reliable.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Down low. Turner.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
That's a 2 from Smith. It's rebounded by Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Ellis kicks to Hill. It's taken away by Smith. A drive by Shumpert. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ellis. Here's Turner. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The drive by LeBron. George dishes to Allen.
Cavaliers foul. J.R. Smith. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Lavoy Allen. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Mahinmi's checked in for the Pacers. No luck that time either. Good D by Thompson. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from James.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Allen. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Paul George.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And George, look at that. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 8. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you shouldn't be allowed to call timeouts if late in the ball game if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
And here's Fry from the arc. Over Hill, it's off. So it's Indiana picking up the win.